My favorite thing about DJing is probably just all the vibes. I mean, I'll be able to stand up there and be able to play a whole entire set of whatever type of music I want, and to be able to play a certain playlist and go from a short BPM to a higher BPM, so like higher energy, you can literally feel the crowd like getting more hype, and the whole entire vibe and setting there is just like the most amazing feeling ever. And that's why I love it so much. SZ, made by Pioneer, limited edition, gold standard. And right here we have our volume faders. So this allows me to push out a song so that everybody can hear it. So for example, you can't hear this, and now you can. And then when I press this Q button, I can hear it through the headphones, but no one else can. But as soon as this comes up, everybody else can hear it again. This is your platter. This is what allows you to scratch on every single track. And this is a needle search. This is touch sensitive, so when you're going through this, if you look up here at the screen, it allows you to go through the entire song without having to just like flip through the whole song without going like that. Up here, we have filter knobs. If you come up here again, you can see I have transform, delay, reverb all over here, and 3 more over on the other side. Right here in the center, I have color effects. So let's say I'm playing this song right here. Now, if I touch this pitch, I'm able to control the pitch of the entire song. Or jet effects, echo effects, filter effects. It's all here. Over here, I have oscillators. So if I press like siren, I have a parameter where I can do a whole bunch of crazy stuff like this. So if I press this, the whole entire song goes on loop wherever I want it. And that's pretty much when I would use this pitch filter and then go down to a range. Alright, so this is what people call a DAW. And this is a program which allows me to put different sounds, drums, any type of synth, pianos, saxes, anything. And it allows me to go through here and write my own music in here. So like right here, I have my piano, piano 1 and piano 2. So if I click here, you can see here, these are the actual notes. So if I hit score, come up here, it allows me to write all that on the piano, which I use this VST here for, which allows me to get all the frequencies out, have all my mixes, oscillators, and my library where I have all these different sounds in here. So that's how I'd start out something, and pretty much I make a beginning to the song, so I put like a little arpeggiator in here of the piano, just like get a little build up, and you can't really hear this through my computer speakers, but I have a bass line going in right here, allowing like the viewer or the listener to be able to like feel the music coming through. And over here, this is called a sample. So this is a sample of a kind of snare clap, but it's like condensed, and that's what the sound looks like. And you can see as this is scrolling here, playing these samples. And as you can see, we're going through the song, and I have a riser right here, which is that sound coming through. And right here, this is what I call my drop. So I have my beat right up here, and this right here, this sound right here is actually the sound that I used to make that sound, which I use VST, I use Massive, and I created this sound right here using different oscillators, wavetables, and filters. And pretty much it's all about organizing your song to be able to like allow the viewer to go through the entire drop and then like a smooth transition right back into the whole song. and then right after that, it happens again. Pretty much all this red over here is all drop, green and yellow are build-ups. And down here, we have all of my entire library of music. So all 4,000 songs and all the playlists that I use to go into clubs and be a versatile DJ and allow me to play for different types of crowds. So my biggest challenge so far is definitely teaching myself music production. Teaching myself how to use a DAW, like Logic Pro 10, all the VSTs, equalizer, learning how to master and mixer, all the music production stuff, having to teach myself that is definitely the most challenging part of all this. My advice to someone who wants to start DJing, definitely one thing is you gotta put everything you got into it. I mean, it's not just something that you can pick up. I mean, I know so many people that try to pick up DJing and they're like, oh, like I can just do this on the side, like all this other stuff, but unless you have all of your energy into this, and like if this isn't what you love, then it's not what you should do. I mean, it's a good hobby, but if you want to make it a career, you gotta put everything you got into it, nothing less.